Why are you here? This question is something only you can answer. Depending on the answer you give might well determine the success you have in college and, ultimately, in life. At a college or university, you're there by choice. Your personal freedom is greater than you might have ever had before, and the classes and teachers you take are determined by you. You are more in charge than ever before, and you may have just come from high school. Your life is just beginning. If you are an adult student returning to your education, you are most likely very motivated and focused on your goals. Personal freedom gives you the right to spend your own money and fail or succeed. It is and will be from now on your own responsibility to make your own decisions where you can reap the consequences, good or bad. The classes you take will vary. The academic year is divided into semesters, and your classes could be 20, 30, or even 500 or more students. Your professors may or may not check the work you do, and what they say in class may or may not follow the textbook. Reading the assigned textbook is your responsibility, and the professor has high expectations that you are motivated on your own by your own desire to succeed. Global marketplace is a word you should be aware of, since you no longer are competing for jobs with people in your region, but rather from the entire world. A college education can help prepare you for what the global market might be looking for to fulfill needed jobs. This diagram shows the direct relationship between education and salary. It compares what a less educated person might make as related to a more educated person. And of course, the disparity between what a man, shown in blue, might make as related to what a woman, shown in red, might make, if all things were equal. This diagram shows what is often referred to as the glass ceiling. These statistics are real, and probably one of the main reasons you are enrolled in college. The federal poverty rate is $11,670 for a single person. A family of 4 in 2014 is considered in poverty if it earns $23,850 or less. Notice how both of these levels coincide with the statistical evidence in relation to education and earning income. Those who do not go past a high school education tend to stay at or just below the poverty level. This is particularly true of single mother households. As women's education levels rise, so does their earning potential. Notice in this chart that the men are outpacing the women in income levels as the degree attainment gets higher. At the master's degree level, the disparity between male and female employees of the same qualifications can be as much as $20,000. This is significant and is something that, hopefully, will be reduced as time and equality issues continue to be addressed. This can also be shown in terms of unemployment. The lower the education, the higher the unemployment rate. And in times of economic difficulties, the undereducated are often the first to be laid off and the last to be hired back. The Great Recession that we experienced in 2009 is slowly getting better. Current issues now include competition for jobs with global employees who are highly educated and a job market that is not bouncing back as quickly as might have been expected. The skills that you learn in college can help to prepare you for a future career, but that will not be enough. You will need to find a way to compete globally and set yourself apart from all the others who might be looking for the same job. Technology, high-quality work, a commitment to training, and sheer persistence and resilience will be just a few of the things you will need to be prepared for when you enter the global marketplace. Keeping up with the required knowledge for any job is a must, but learning new technologies and adding skills is just as important as knowing how to do the same thing you might have been doing quite well for 5 years straight. You must evolve with the times. Money. Palm Beach State College has the lowest tuition in the state of Florida out of the 28 state colleges and is consistently in the top 10 lowest in the nation among four-year college public schools. National rankings place us the 8th largest producers of associate degrees in the country. Time. Making time now to attain a degree could save a tremendous amount of wasted time in a job that has no future. Fear. Not being able to step into the unknown will keep people from attaining success in life and work. As new opportunities appear, each one should be evaluated upon its own individual merits. These listed reasons should be no surprise to any student. Not showing up is a sure way to fail, and giving a poor effort results in poor results. Waiting to the last minute and turning in below average work can be just as damaging as overloading yourself and spreading yourself too thin. As a student, you will need to develop excellent time management skills, and you must be able to effectively take down information and reduce your anxiety. To succeed, these are not optional choices. They are a must. Assessment is the only way that a student might find out whether they are learning. There are many ways that assessment is presented in this class, and all should give the student some sort of self-knowledge. In this class, you might learn that your learning style is different than what you might have thought. This little bit of knowledge can help you determine the skills and potential interests that you might need to grow and might even help you choose a career path. Take a moment on each of these next 3 slides and read over what some of the learning styles might entail. Pause the slide as you need. Visual equals seeing and reading. Auditory equals listening and speaking. Kinesthetic equals touching and doing. There are 4 personality types which can reveal the kinds of interactions that are most and least comfortable for you. Try and determine what personality type you are from the next slide. Are you a thinker who is brainstorming ideas and carrying out logical tasks? An organizer with clear expectation and who excels when in charge? A giver who does best in an academic challenge when studying and developing relationships with others? Or are you an adventurer who is creative and likes to compose original ideas and finish jobs in new ways? You will need to learn to adapt to your professor's style. Every professor teaches differently, just as every boss will manage people differently. You will need to adjust to the sage on the stage who lectures the entire class, as well as the guide on the side who encourages self-learning. Every style listed above can be found in some way during your college experience. Ultimately, it is up to you. You will need to find your own path to success and your own strengths to use and weaknesses to strengthen. Study habits that work in one class might not work in another, so you will need to adjust your learning style, evolve your skills, and enhance your strengths. You hold your own destiny now. Prepare to go and get it.